All right, we're going to go ahead and pick this not fully pinned Assa 700. This is for Lock Kraken's giveaway. He's giving away a Packlock 90A Pro. He said that we can post whatever video of us picking a lock, something, just anything that we're working on, and it doesn't have to be something we can even get picked. But this is one that I've been working on, and I've currently got 5 pins in it. I've gotten it with 7 pins before, but I haven't been able to do it again, and I'd like to get it on video. So I'm trying to get right now to where I'm really comfortable with 5 pins, progressive pinning it. And I've got this really fancy wire clip, so-called clip on it. That's because these Assa circlips are really not meant to be taken off and put back on over and over again. And you can see the one I have is already pretty mangled. So whenever I go to film this with 7 pins, I'll manage to get that back into shape. So I've got 5 pins here. I'm gonna float pick with 2 top of the keyway tensioners and SS Dev pick in, I forget if it's 23 thousandths or 25 thousandths from Sparrows. So this particular lock, float picking, isn't very necessary, but it does help. So we'll drop into, there we go, into a bit of a false set pretty quick. This is probably the most talkative lock that I own, so you'll hear a bunch of clicks and crunches from it. It's also interesting because this plug sticks out from the face of the lock, so it can be a little bit weird figuring out where that first pin is if you're not used to it. I think I might be hung up on a gin. There we go. I think that was the case. So we'll go ahead and take off our fancy clip. And see, there's this groove at the back of the plug, so we'll definitely need to shim it, so those Christmas trees will absolutely fall in. And there's also anti-drill pins in there, so you can fall into those holes as well. Make sure, okay. I'm going to use the other side. As you can see, those back 2 pins are not populated. Let's get that shim out. And this follower is really snug. Doesn't help that shim is pretty mangled currently. All right. So actually, let's do the plug first. Oh, dropping anti-drill pin. I'm going to go ahead and drop both of these anti-drill pins over here on the side. And that's 4 and 5. So we do have some mastering in here. But trust me, that doesn't make things all that easy. Which way is this? Okay. All right. So we'll start from the front here. And these tend to go flying. They have some pretty heavy springs on them. Lost a spring. That's the wrong. From the other side for pin stack 5. And I see that other spring on the floor, so let me grab that real quick. All right, so let's come in closer here. So you can see pin stack 1, got a standard key pin with a master and a Christmas tree. Then pin stack 2, we have torpedo with a master and a Christmas tree. And on 3 we've got a standard with a master, and this is probably won't be able to see this very well. But it's a bit of a tapered pin. Then pin stack 4 we've got a torpedo and a gin. Then on 5 it's a standard and a Christmas tree. Looking closely at plug, you can see there's some counter milling on 1, 2, 4, and 6, but we didn't have anything in 6. So that counter milling on 1, 2, and 4 interacts with these Christmas trees and the gin. There's not counter milling on 5 to interact with that Christmas tree. All right, so that's it. Hopefully sometime soon I'll do another video with 6 pins, and really hopefully I'll do it with the full 7. All right, thanks.